We did have one more person sign up to testify, Lindsay Kanter. Lindsay Kanter, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thanks for coming before the committee.
Thank you for having me. My name's Lindsay Kanter, and I'm here today in support of this bill. I grew up as a fat kid in Brookline, and I'm a fat adult who lives in Malden. I'm also a lawyer. I'm formerly a public defender, and now I have a solo practice. And you've heard a lot about what the research says, and I could reiterate that. We could talk about how being fat isn't a choice and about how dieting predicts weight gain, not weight loss. We can talk about how medical anti-fat bias leads to misdiagnosis and delayed medical care. You've heard about that firsthand. Doctors frequently describe fat patients as awkward, unattractive, ugly, non-compliant, weak-willed, sloppy, and lazy. You heard one person testifying against the bill who probably would say those things. The intersection between medical anti-fatness and medical racism leads to even greater disparities in health outcomes for fat people of color. We could talk about anti-fat discrimination at work. We could talk about how anti-fat bias is rooted in racism and sexism. But you've heard that, and you have access to that information, and I trust that you are doing your due diligence about that. So I want to tell you instead about my sister, Lily. Lily was a chubby kid. She was bullied by other kids and sometimes by adults. She started dieting on the recommendation of our pediatrician when she was less than 10 years old. In junior high school, she really started to lose weight. Classic ugly duckling, beautiful swan tail. She was uniformly praised. She became more popular. Adults in her life, teachers, doctors, family, friends, all told her she looked great, to keep it up, to keep doing what she was doing. But all of that excitement over her metamorphosis was hiding a much darker truth. What she was doing was starving herself, and what she was doing was purging, and what she was doing was exercising obsessively. She had developed a devastating eating disorder, one that hospitalized her many times over the next 15 years and ultimately killed her when she was 27 years old. No one knows what caused my sister's illness. Why did Lily die of anorexia? And I survived many of the same experiences that she had to sit here before you as a happy, fat, middle-aged person. I believe that but for the anti-fat discrimination that she experienced, she would be alive today. If she had not been fat, her eating disorder would not have gone undetected for so long because she wouldn't have been being praised for the behavior that ultimately killed her. And if there was no anti-fat bias, she would never have been encouraged to lose weight in the first place. She wouldn't have been trying to beat her body into submission. Now, this bill can't eradicate anti-fat bias. All of you committee members and I know that the law is not designed for and cannot hope to accomplish that purpose, but you can protect us from institutional and systemic discrimination. We deserve that dignity, and we deserve to have legal recourse, and I ask that you support this bill. Thank you for your time.
Great. Thank you so much, Ms. Kanter, and very sorry for your sister's passing. Thanks for telling the story, though.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.